God. Hello everyone and welcome back to Trowa00S Plays Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition. And I got busted within seconds of starting this episode. That's just great. It actually started me off right off the bat. I didn't even remember that guy was there. It's been a few days since I did this.
Literally didn't see that coming.
And we're just gonna get right into this. This episode might actually be shorter than the other ones. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking I checked my progress bar whenever I started this, and it says I'm at 70% of the end of the game. I'm like 69%. So first off, nice number. Second off,
Need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
what I was gonna say is if I'm at 69%, like I said, I've been checking via the suits. As you can see, I have 3 left to unlock, which means when I get down to like my last one, I'm gonna bug out from the game itself. Oh, okay. And then I guess I'm gonna do story mode. I'm gonna do side questy stuff because that'll mean I'm near the end of the game. And I want to have all the extra costumes I can show you guys. Not trying to leave the mission. Trying to stealth my way around this. Entire point of Spiderman. There's no way he should have seen that. I'm gonna go with that one right now. He should not have seen that. Obviously, he told me to take out the snipers first.
Before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
This is that you need to know who you can take down in what order. It's the most annoying version of doing this. So, yeah, if you guys probably want to skip ahead till, I don't know, the end of this, however long it takes me to do this. Because this might take a few minutes, so come back in like 20. Let's just be realistic about this. Why can't I go down? Game, down, thank you. That's Spider-Man's ass, right there.
Need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the anti-serum.
Why can't I? Okay, so what did we learn last episode? It's not a bioweapon. It's meant to help Harry cure his disease, his genetic disease that he has, which is why Norman has been funding it this entire time. And they find out Norman is sick. And blah.
Get these guys off stealthily.
Well, I mean, this guy's gonna wander himself over. And I think my main problems with the Spider-Man game combat is I've actually been limiting myself to how I play. Because I'm Spider-Man. The entire point of being Spider-Man is being mobile as hell. So I'm actually doing myself a disservice by playing so linearly. Yeah, linear. You guys know what I mean.
Shoot through Sable. Lee's on the warpath.
Shut up, Spider-Man. Nobody cares. Link. Up, Spider-Man, go up the damn wall. I do not want to be here when he finds me, god damn it. Game.
Try to do this quietly.
Or, you know, I could not stick the walls, that'd be great too. They really don't know how to hammer these mechanics out because this Batman engine is great for this game, but it does not incorporate for Spider-Man's three-dimensional movement that he has. What I really like to do is just, case in point, like I want to do right now is like I wanted to crawl down, get on all fours, crawl underneath it, and then perch take down him. Batman can't do that, so Spider-Man can't do that. I have no mechanic to do this. There's no squat and then crawl along the wall itself. It's not a thing. Also, I have to wait till the AI gods will let me, yeah. Yoink.
Could web down that tower.
And I'm still trying to make sure I only have a guy to take care of. Yeah.
Ignite.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agents stationed here. They're not handling anything.
You have been warned, superhero.
Snoring now.
Link. Yeah, so I'm going for, of course, a good clean run here. I should
You're in timeout.
be able to do is knock all these guys out without being caught. Not down to the last ones, but I'm getting there. Why can't I see you? Alright, you two aren't separating. Yoink. And yoink.
Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents.
Or just micromanage me into this in the first place, thanks, game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Thanks, game. I did not want to do that, but alright. Ah, I was mashing the O button. What the hell? Only works when it wants to, I guess.
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna get shredded because the game forced this on me. I was not ready for that fight. I was gonna pick them off because fighting these guys are asininely annoying. How is it that these guys are annoying yet the Vulture fight was as fun as hell? Yeah, okay. I was right. The way to beat this is to play aggressively. Play this non-aggressively.
I really wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team.
Alright. Right, I forgot I have that now. I have the move where the mooks instant die. The squirrels are freaking ruthless. Ah. Ah. It's hard to tell what they're throwing at me. Can you tell I'm just having to play it that way? If I could instant take them down. Yeah. See, that's a lot easier.
Down. Time to follow Lee inside.
Yeah, I thought I was joking about that 20-minute escape thing, but no. Not really.
Why are you so heavy?
Electronic locks, most likely. Better Pete.
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both.
Listen to him, Sable. When has Peter ever made horrible decisions that have backfired on? Oh, wait.
Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of control.
You secure Osborn. I will talk to them.
Okay. I don't want to fight the mobs either. You go right ahead and knock yourself out with that.
Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight. This is insanity. I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast.
Oh, this just looks like all sorts of things I don't want to be in.
No way to go but down.
Yeah, right into a cutscene.
Turn back, Spider-Man. This is between me and Osborn.
Good, I was hoping I'd have a seizure procedure.
I know what happened to your parents.
The accident. You sound as clinical as Osborn.
I mean,
My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
that's nice, but I've already seen this.
You're more than your past. Don't let it control you.
You should just put that on
I
a...
tried so hard to make my parents proud. To honor their legacy.
You should just put that on a plaque there, Peter, and actually repeat it to yourself some point.
Them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Really, this could be an entire cutscene, and it would mean nothing. Because I'm not fighting anybody, and I'm literally just walking forward. Webbing forward, whatever. I'm still just going in a straight line. I could do this literally blindfolded if I wanted to. Why is that not a cutscene?
Lee's pain. His anger. It's fueling his power.
No shit. Nice to know you're fighting a Sith Lord, but alright. Maybe one day I'll stop making Star Wars references. Maybe. But not likely. That's a horrible way to cut that. That's not intentionally hilarious. It doesn't sound like somebody getting tortured. That sounds like somebody just ate Chipotle. They're reaping the benefits therein.
No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help.
So you make him face negative self? Are we gonna get...
You don't help people.
Gobby?
You use them.
Yeah, out of curiosity. What is it with the Green Goblin version that actually makes him into a monster?
Why do you insist on trying to save this piece of scum?
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge win. Fight it!
Good way to recover for that, Spidey. Rolling isn't actually a good idea. And we finally get to fight you.
Osborn must be punished.
Again.
This city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
Yeah, I remember fighting you on the subway, which means you're just one of those bosses that are... Yeah, wait until you can actually hit them. So you're a Nintendo boss, essentially. Ah. Spider Sense is failing me. I'm fine with just dodging around and...
Isn't you?
I actually knocked him out of that form temporarily.
This is exactly who I am.
Patently false. Almost looks like I kickbox that at him. So this is the best way to fight him, is just, you know, dodge around the room until... I am legitimately knocking the form out of him. Oh boy. You know what I need? So much for that swing kick I wanted to do. Alright. I don't think you can swing kick bosses.
Fight it, Martin. You can walk away.
But again, it's an auto lock on. So it's actually hard, because it's an auto lock on instead of a true lock on. It's actually hard to swing kick anything in this game. I don't know how the hell anybody does it, to be honest with you. Oh yay, more ads. That's just what I wanted.
I know you can beat the demon, Martin. Beat the demon? I am the demon. Is a big demon.
I love it when bosses do things that drain their energy bar that badly. You'd be surprised how often just webbing around the room would actually fix a lot of my problems.
Enough! This will all be over soon. For sure.
Look, I'm just ignoring him and I'm perfectly fine. Hell, I basically just ignore him, he'll just kill himself. And like any kind of these bosses, you just ignore their minions entirely. And just run around the room until they're pre-exhausted. Don't think it's actually hurting him. Thank God you put me in an environment where I can actually web around and just ignore you entirely. Otherwise, this fight might actually be difficult. But you're like a boss from Majora's Mask. Just ignore me. Just ignore them until they wear themselves out, and then go in for a crit. See? Isn't that fun? Doesn't that kind of just suck the entire point of this? I'm just lucky to have a villain that actually was willing to wear himself out for me. Can't harm him.
My will is stronger than yours.
We'll see about that.
By will, do you mean your ability to make me more bored by this fight than anything
He's
else?
almost down.
Ah, should not have gone on the Spider-Man's voice cue. Should have went on the visual one. Luckily, his minions basically stand down whenever I start fighting him. He's got an entire legion of them now, because I've been ignoring them entirely. And done. I just could play like more than 90% of that fight, and I did perfectly fine. Healed a few times, but other than that... that fight was probably supposed to be a lot harder and a lot more annoying than it was. The Rhino fight, I honestly think I should have just made Rhino take down Scorpion. I honestly think that's a thing. And I did it the hard way.
Needs to pay.
I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up, Doc Ock.
Useless.
Oh, come on, you got a Marvel Universe this and just murder him outright for no real reason. Very sustainable glass. Although there is one thing I will say about this game is the cutscenes and the fight sequences are pretty seamless. Like, they've gotten me a few different times where you guys have seen me take a lot of damage just because I couldn't tell the difference between where one starts and where the other one ends. Because we're at that point in the video games where the cutscenes look as good as the actual gameplay. It used to be like, cutscene looks really good, AI, the actual thing looks kind of garbage. Not nearly as good, not nearly as polished.
That look on your face.
How much can you actually shove in there?
It is.
Out of curiosity.
Ready for your final act?
I'm basically asking how much he can condense his arms down to actually give you a broad length of them. Like, how long do they actually go?
Hey. Hey.
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital.
Yes, let's go to where your aunt is. See what I'm talking about, Peter? Where I'm saying your decisions, even your delirious ones, are still horrible in their own implications. Take me to where the only loved ones I have are. Let me call up MJ first. That way, whenever they carpet bomb this place, it'll kill her too. Let me take out at least 2 of the 3 major members of the cast, Aunt May and Miles.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Number 1 rule is...
You can thank me by not dying.
nobody takes off his mask.
Oh my god.
That are the only ones that can take off his mask are the ones that actually know who he actually is underneath it, so... this universe seems to hint at the idea that Aunt May doesn't know that? Well, we had a few popsicle sticks and some band-aids.
But he needs rest.
So, yeah, we don't really have any medical things. This is a home for the homeless, so,
Hey, take it easy.
You know, Peter,
They say she could go at any moment.
I have to make a deal with the devil. Hold on.
Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
You just now realize that, Spider-Man. The entire way you beat people ever is by literally outsmarting them, finding their weaknesses, building tech around it, and then beating them. Venom hates, the symbiotes hate fire and sound.
All right. No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
I guess either Miles is going to be helping out for the third act, or Miles will be the next in-game character. That took a while to get in here. Why did it bite him? You think it would have bit Mary Jane like 3 different times after all the things she had been through trying to swat at it and everything. Like, is the spider just destined to know to bite certain people? Is it cosmically aware?
MJ's right. I built the neural interface. That means I can destroy it. There must be something at the lab I can use.
You know, actually, I was thinking about this with the, vintage. Nice. Insult your enemy's pride. Alright. I like it. But, the game actually, what I was trying to say was, the game actually seems to, actually seems to punish you for, fast travel. Because you miss out on all the dialogue options if you do that. So I wouldn't hear... I won't hear JJ's voice or anything if I do this. Also, again, I will have to emphasize again that despite the fact how big New York City is, I do seem to be revisiting the same spots over and over and over again. Like, they don't make...
Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause. Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home.
God damn it.
Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm actually gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am
Well,
sorry.
thanks a pant load.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
Yeah, fuck you and take... on the way out the door, but lady. If you're not gonna take your goddamn military with you, you can shove it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm tired of getting shot while flying through this damn city. Although, if this is like Star Wars logic, then removing Vader or the Emperor just means I now have to deal with a bunch of dumbasses that are doing this. So that's perfectly fine. Like, the IQ drops 150 points whenever the mastermind actually leaves. Oh. Okay then. The game just literally told me this is the end of the game. So I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to go do some side quests because I want to unlock all the extra stuff. Yeah. I was waiting to see when the game gets me that. I'm still missing 2 costumes, by the way, on that. Hold on, let me do some Black Cat stuff real fast. I have not dedicated a video to Black Cat, and I'm not going to dedicate a video to Black Cat. Because I have, what? Let's take a look here real fast. Because that's 1 costume down right there. 3... let's see here. 3 of them. Only 3 left. Alright. That's easy enough. Let's go here. And just knock these out real fast. Get that costume, and that's all in the episode. And then I'll go do all the extra side questy stuff you guys don't need to watch. I'll make an episode about the side quests and stuff. That'll just be its own thing, and then we'll actually get into this. So probably another 2 episodes. 1 for the backpack stuff, and then 1 for... Well, no, 3 episodes. 1 for the backpack stuff, 1 for the side questy stuff, and then we'll get straight into the end of the story. I only do the backpack stuff on its own separate stuff because it comes with its own dialogue you might want to actually hear if you're a Spider-Man fan. Which is why I would assume you're here.
Ground Beef, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
APC Kilo starting control now. Eyes out for Spider-Man.
Of course, the problem is that I waited so long to get all these characters. So... You know, like Batman, it's the most dangerous right now in order to do all this.
This is leading me on a chase, but that's what's going to help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
Please tell me you figured that out before all this, Peter. Zoom in a little bit so I can... Black Cat seems to leave her mark every time she does this. Like she leaves something with the Black Cat insignia on it. Alright, it's like right here-ish. There it is.
I was too late to stop her here. But 1 or 2 more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
Yes. Yes, it would. Sure, she'll have robbed you blind, robbed the entire city blind by the time you get there, but what would be Spider-Man if not for being cosmically late to everything? Not fucking Spider-Man is what it would be. Oh, you suck. Fast travel locked? Why? You mean I have to go all the way from over here? No, scratch that. All the way from over here? No? Fast travel locked. Son of a... What, can I only fast travel every couple minutes? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna hate you, game. You could eat a cosmic level of dick. Can I at least fast travel here? Yes. Yes, I can. So I'm only allowed to fast travel to the section I'm allowed to? So you just told me I'm not allowed to... I do like the fact that he's hanging out on the back of the bus and stuff because the agents are actually all over, but it sucks it's actually punishing me after it just warned me I'm coming up at the end of the game. Like, maybe I want to actually get through the entire of the campaign before I want to do 100% of everything if I can. before I get there. You ever think about that game? I'm gonna guess the other two costumes are locked behind completion bonus. I hope one's not actually locked to difficulty, just completion. And almost nailed it. Up, Spidey, up.
Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live. Bam. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. This tune from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Yes, I agree. One more should do it. And luckily, they're all right next to each other. This is what, taking me 10 extra minutes? Yeah, fast travel's locked, so it's not too far away, though.
1043. Escaped prisoners have seized the tour bus. Report came in from...
I mean, the only thing that sucks about this is the fact I'm getting shot at now constantly. Which is probably why it wants me to do the completion bonus afterwards, where the city isn't nearly as much on fire. But I should have just done this stuff from the beginning. Yeah, free tip if you've never played a Spider-Man game or a Batman game at any point.
Reported location is near the theater district.
Always try to do all the extra bonusy completion stuff at the earliest point in the game. Basically as soon as you can grapple around or unlock fast travel. Hence why I unlocked fast travel right off the bat, so I could do this earlier. And then the game punished me for it.
Should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. There it is. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
Okay, let's go take care of that.
Peter, I'm with May. It's bad. You need to get that anti-serum here within the hour. And if you can't, then you need to get yourself here.
Okay, game. Now, when you say that, am I actually going to be punished for not doing this? Because that's kind of my question is, am I going to get punished for doing side quests? Will she actually die if I go and do side questing? I don't want to let her die. But at the same time, we're going to make a save file after I start this. I'm going to make a spare save file just in case that's the thing, and I'm going to go do all my side questy stuff. I'll make a save file right now. And if I get punished for this, if I get punished for doing all the side questy stuff and she dies, I'll reload and come back. Because it's basically going to be achievements anyways, so that's fine. I mean, technically speaking, Aunt May dies in several different timelines. He's just gonna have to deal with it sometimes. Oh great, it's in the middle of gangster territory. Fantastic. What the? Okay. I can't activate this because this area is crawling with people. Ugh. Really? Really, game? God damn it. These are one of the base missions I'm currently stuck at here. And the base missions would take about another hour to do. I don't want to make you guys sit through all that. Alright, so we're going to call it here. And I'm just going to do that and try to unlock this. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's down here. It's down here. Good.
Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
I don't see a hidden entrance there, Petey. Though I had to guess. It would be the one that looks a lot like Black Cat.
Bingo.
Oh. Or not.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia.
Oh.
Financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them?
Good. I know, she's blackmailing crime families. I'm gonna get over this so fast. Oh, and because, or make one more back comparison, Black Cat is obviously supposed to be her Catwoman.
Oh, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute.
Yeah, your relationships are kind of screwed up there, Pete.
Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job.
Nice to know you weren't paying attention to it. Should have been one of the first signs that she was doing crime there, Pete. Way to ignore her.
This?
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering.
Yes. Dark suit. Thank you. I didn't even have to pick that.
Game. Could it?
Did I seriously just...
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her speak again.
I knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me. Again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling?
How is that good?
You sound like you're smiling.
Just getting your costume back? You can't just make a costume. You gave up 50 mil for a costume. When you could just, when you literally just sewed me one. Never mind the creepy implications that you know my exact measurements so you can make a skin-tight costume for me.
Vineyard.
That's not just creepy. That suggests things that maybe MJ doesn't need to know about.
Was stolen a few years back.
Ah, Fisk's wife. By the way, what's this costume do? Let's take a look. No associated suit power? What? Boo. Boo. Also, I can't speed walk in this. What? I want to leave. Why won't you let me run?
Captain, sorry I've been off the grid. Any new intel?
No, we've got nothing.
Are you alright? I mean...
I'm sick. Everyone is now. My guys all went home to be with their families. I didn't see any reason to stop them.
Hey, come on. I've never known you to give up. We can do this. It'll be okay.
I don't believe that anymore. I did everything I knew how to do. Gave all I had, and things just got worse. It's over. I'm going to my mom's. She's got it too. She's a widow, and no one should be alone when...
I understand. Go. Yuri, Thanks for all your help. And thanks for being a friend.
Okay, so why are you all getting sick and yet the fucking invading army isn't getting sick? That's the one thing I was kind of actually hoping for, is you all would get sick if I waited long enough. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. We got the black cat suit, thank you. With no associated powers, so immediately slap me in the face as soon as you make this better for me. Thanks a pant load for that. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna start unlocking things. Bye bye. If you like what you saw, like, comment.